a house upon the mountain. They covered every wall with gold. They bought the finest things around them, but their hearts became so cold. They measured life by what they owned, by the clothes they wore each day. They spoke about the things of heaven, but their footsteps went astray. A man can build himself a kingdom, he can make his name known wide, but when the night becomes so silent, what will money do inside? For the soul cannot be purchased, and the truth cannot be sold. There is something greater waiting than the treasures we can hold. We have looked for gold, we have searched for fame, but who remembers Jah when the world calls their name? The golden calf is standing in the streets. People bow before it, falling at its feet. The golden calf is shining, calling every heart, but Jah is still the Father, and Jah was there from the start. The golden calf is standing in the streets. People bow before it, falling at its feet. The golden calf is shining, calling every heart, but Jah is still the Father, and Jah was there from the start. They speak about their blessings, but forget the hands that give. They speak about their success, but forget the way to live. A brother sees another hungry, still he guards his private store. A neighbor sleeps without a blanket, while a mansion builds one more floor. They wear the signs of righteousness, they speak the language well, but kindness disappears so quickly when there is money to protect. What is the use of shining silver when the heart has lost its light? What is the use of public honor when the spirit knows the truth? We have looked for gold, we have searched for fame, but who remembers Jah when the world calls their name? The golden calf is standing in the streets. People bow before it, falling at its feet. The golden calf is shining, calling every heart, but Jah is still the Father, and Jah was there from the start. The golden calf is standing in the street. People bow before it, falling at its feet. The golden calf is shining, calling every heart, but Jah is still the Father, and Jah was there from the start. There was a time when people gathered, not to show what they had bought. They gathered with a humble spirit. They remembered what Jah taught. Love your brother, help your neighbor, give the hungry something to. Do not make your heart a palace where there is no room for truth. But the world became a marketplace, and everything has found a price. Even friendship can be measured, even truth can be compromised. Still the voice of Jah is calling, though the world may turn away. There is mercy for the humble, there is still far from home, chasing things that never stay. We have followed many voices, we have lost the better way. We have counted all our treasures, we have measured all our worth, but the things we thought were lasting were as fragile as the earth. Still the morning brings a blessing, still the river finds the sea, still the voice inside the spirit says come back and walk with me. We have wandered, we have fallen, but the door is still open wide. There is mercy, there is healing, there is JAH on the other side. Return to JAH, return to love, return to truth, return to JAH above. Lay down the burden, lay down the pride. Return to JAH and let him guide your life. Return to JAH, return to love, return to truth, return to JAH above. Lay down the burden, lay down the pride. Return to JAH and let him guide your life. If you have chased the golden calf, you can leave it where it stands. If you have traded truth for riches, you can open up your hands. If you have forgotten kindness, you can learn to give again. If you have wounded someone deeply, you can see forgiveness there. JAH does not ask for perfection, he asks the heart to be sincere. When the world becomes confusing, his light can still be near. We have wandered, we have fallen, but the door is still open wide. There is mercy, there is healing, there is JAH on the other side. Return to JAH, return to love, return to truth, return to JAH above. Lay down the burden, lay down the pride. Return to JAH and let him guide your life. Return to truth, return to JAH above. Lay down the burden, lay down the pride. Return to JAH and let him seen my dreams come true. But beneath the celebration, there was something missing too. I had rooms that had my treasures, I had people calling near. But when darkness filled the evening, there was no one I could hear. Then I looked inside my spirit, and I finally understood. I had everything around me, but I had forgotten Jah. There was a prayer inside my heart, but I never let it speak. There was a voice calling my name, but I was too busy to hear. There is an unspoken prayer deep inside the heart, a quiet call to Jah when everything falls apart. There is an unspoken prayer, a place the world can't fill. When all the noise is gone, the spirit remembers still. There is an unspoken prayer deep inside the heart, a quiet call to Jah when everything falls apart. There is an unspoken prayer, a place the world can't feel. When all the noise is gone, the spirit remembers still. I remember when I was younger, when the world was simple then. I could sit beneath the tree and feel the presence in the wind. I could hear the river moving, I could watch the morning light. And I never needed riches just to know that life was right. Then the years became a race, and I started chasing more. Every victory became another thing I needed to secure. I forgot the quiet moments, I forgot the grateful heart. I forgot that all I wanted could never make me whole. There was a prayer inside my heart, but I never let it speak. There was a voice calling my name, but I was too busy to hear. There is an unspoken prayer deep inside the heart, a quiet call to Jah when everything falls apart. There is an unspoken prayer, a place the world can't feel. When all the noise is gone, the spirit remembers still. There is an unspoken prayer deep inside the heart, a quiet call to Jah when everything falls apart. There is an unspoken prayer, a place the world can't feel. When all the noise is gone, the spirit remembers still. I have seen the proud man trembling when his fortune disappears. I have seen the strongest people finally surrender tears. For the world can give you comfort, but the world can also leave. And the things we think will save us may be the things we have to leave. So I stopped and faced the silence, I put down my pride at last. I remembered every blessing that I took for something earned, and I whispered, Jah, forgive me. I was looking everywhere, I was searching for the answer when your presence was already there. There are many roads before us. Some are wide and easy going. Some are paved with gold and silver, and the people keep on flowing. There is one road through the valley. It is narrow, it is steep. Few will choose to walk upon it, for the truth is hard to keep. The easy road says take your brother, take whatever you can hold. The narrow road says share the burden. Do not sell your soul for gold. Which road will you follow? Which road will you choose? When the world offers you everything, what have you got to lose? The narrow road, where truth is still alive. The narrow road, where love can still survive. Though the journey may be harder, though the mountain may be high, keep your eyes upon Jah, keep your spirit lifted high. Ooh, oh. The narrow road, where truth is still alive. The narrow road, where love can still survive. Though the journey may be harder, though the mountain may be high, keep your eyes upon Jah, keep your spirit lifted high. A man comes with a suitcase, and he offers you a deal. He says, nobody will know it. Take the money, make it real. But the voice inside is speaking, saying, brother, this ain't right. What is gained by taking plenty if your heart cannot sleep at night? A woman sees her neighbor suffering, is plenty in the room, but outside the gate a hungry child is waiting in the gloom. There are candles burning brightly, there is music in the hall, but nobody hears the knocking of the brother at the wall. They speak about the blessings, they thank Jah for what they own, but the blessing loses meaning when the poor are left alone. For what is wealth before the Father if compassion has no place? What is a full and golden table with no kindness in the heart? Who will open up the door? Who will remember the poor? If Jah gave us what we have, what are we keeping it for? At the Master's table there is room for everyone. At the Master's table no one should be left alone. Break the bread and share the blessing, let the hungry taste the good. At the Master's table love must do what money never could. At the Master's table there is room for everyone. At the Master's table no one should be left alone. Break the bread and share the blessing, let the hungry taste the good. At the Master's table love must do what money never could. A wealthy man walks past the beggar with his eyes upon the ground. He has heard the cry 1,000 times but never turns around. A woman gives her a little portion, though she barely has enough. She says, if Jah has blessed my hands, then sharing cannot hurt. And the smallest act of kindness can become a river wide. When one heart begins to open, another heart opens beside. It is not the size of what you give, it is the love with which you give. For a heart that serves another shows the world how Jah would live. Who will open up the door? Who will remember the poor? If Jah gave us what we have, what are we keeping it for? At the Master's table there is room for everyone. At the Master's table no one should be left alone. Break the bread and share the blessing, let the hungry taste the good. At the Master's table love must do what money never could. At the Master's table there is room for everyone. At the Master's table no one should be left alone. Break the bread and share the blessing, let the hungry taste the good. At the Master's table love must do what money never could. Some have houses reaching heaven, some have more than they can spend, but a palace without mercy cannot make a lonely heart content. Some have servants all around them, some have people saying yes, but Jah does not measure greatness by the size of one success. The greatest one is not the richest, nor the one who stands above. The greatest one remembers that the world was built